Hello! We're so excited to be part of St. Patrick's Festival. We're Alternative Dublin from Bayside in County Dublin. And this is our street art tour. What a day. What a city, people. Welcome to the Icon Walk. This alleyway tells the cultural story of Ireland over the last 100 years from 1922 until today, mostly told through our icons, our most important people. It was all a community-led project by the Icon Factory. This alleyway was once covered in rubbish and filled with antisocial behaviour. The power of art has transformed the area into community space and outdoor gallery. So just here we have two collections of photographs, one taking place in 2010 when there was a lot of antisocial activity happening in this lane here, and one featuring all the community volunteers who helped change that. Today artist Kevin Bowen is creating a new artwork on the Icon Walk. This piece is a collaboration with poet Emmett O'Brien and Grania Walker from Creative Connections. This new piece is to raise awareness about men's mental health. Kevin asked Emmett to write a poem, and now he's putting the work into a visual form by painting the piece onto the wall. Kevin Bowen has the lyrics stuck on the wall and plans to use the words as a grid to help guide the portrait. The two artists are writing the words of the poem across the wall so they can be used as a reference for Kevin's sketch. This entire project is self-funded, and they have come together to do something positive for the community to get men talking about their own mental health. Kevin and Grania hope to use this project to raise funding to do more walls across Dublin to help promote positive mental health through art. We think of street art as not just a visual form, but performance is another key part of it, and here's Emmett with his spoken word poem.
Story, bud. Come here, you alright? Because the frown on your face seems contagious. We've been wasting so much time with our hands down our jocks, ensuring that the mask of masculinity stays up, and so we forget to talk. But come here to me, bud. Are you okay? It's been a while since a man has asked you that. A while since one man asked another to open up about their own mental state. You see, the male ego is so animalistic. Fear of speaking out, for if we do, we are then seen as inferior, but you're so much more than that now that you've decided to open up and talk. See, I see a new hero in front of me eyes. A young lad cries, and as the teardrops fall, they sting me arm. Decades of pain have been held within those ducts, but put that pain onto me sleeve, bud. That's where my heart lies for you. Let me feel your hardships, because now is not the time to be alone. See, you had me by your side from the second that you said things were all right, so just let me help you. Take a walk with me down old Dublin streets and laneways where we played as adolescents. We'll engrave peace onto the new pages in the book of your emotions. Serenity is on the horizon now that you have confided in me, my friend. The ship of wellness is setting sail. And it's a long way from the destination, but the trip is easier with a crew of sail I sing beside that captain. See, we're always told as boys to become men. So be a man. Just cry.
So hi Aga, how's it going?
Hey Owen, how are you?
I'm really good. So could you tell me, what is this place?
So this is a live painting studio which I created over 7 years ago. This year will be 8 years. An idea about this live painting studio is that we have a shop window and people can, through the window, see us painting and creating and be trapped in the moment and see something different than the products, and they can have an experience. They can stay outdoor and see what we are doing here, how we're painting, and also you know, they can come in, they can talk to us. So it's just something different, something which doesn't exist really in Dublin. So this is the concept of the Agasha studio.
Oh, it's excellent. What sort of art do you do?
So I would say my style is a bit expressionist, and you know, I have my own technique. I use ink, collage, and an oil painting, and put my own ideas into pieces. And mostly I work on a project, solid project together, and have certain idea on the topic of the project. And at the moment I'm working on a project you can see on the walls, linen project, which will gonna evolve in the next few months, and hopefully I will be able to put this project together. So this is me, and this is what I do here.
Yeah. How did the Icon Factory start?
So the Agasha studio is part of the Icon Factory. Icon Factory is next door. This is a little gallery space, and we invite emerging artists to show their works, people who never had an exhibitions and they have a potential to start their own art career. So this is what we do. We invite artists to participate in exhibitions, and then in return they can help the Icon Factory to create products which can help us to promote Irish culture. So we would like to share culture, and we would like to share in different commercial products knowledge, and we want people to know more about Irish culture, and artists can help us with it. So we can help artists, and artists can help the Icon Factory. And Icon Factory also is a creator of the Icon Walk, which is an installation outdoor, and people can come and enjoy and read the story.
How has street art impacted the lane?
The criminality reduced, you know, a few 100% over the years. There was no movement on those streets when I was here for first year. So now you see people easily walking through the streets and enjoying the streets and enjoying the artwork. And Icon Factory and the Icon Walk became one of the most popular tourist attraction. We have high ratings in the tour guides, and we are recommended by many different tour groups to come and visit the walk. So it's it had tremendous impact over the last years, and we hope we can, with the support of Temple Bar residents and businesses and locals, we can just improve the whole area, keep improving the area.
As we say goodbye to Aga, now comes the bad news. Like many cultural spaces in Dublin, the Icon Factory project is in danger of disappearing. The building the art gallery and studio is based in has been bought by property developers who want to open a restaurant in Temple Bar. They are being evicted from their home of over 10 years and desperately need a new space. Dozens of cultural spaces have been knocked down to make way for new developments, leaving many collectives lost without space to pursue their creativity. Another really interesting project bringing art onto the street is Dublin Canvas, an initiative set up by Dublin City Council to paint electricity boxes all around the city. The city pays artists to paint the boxes with unique artwork on each. Artists send in a design, and if the design is selected, the artist is paid to complete a piece of artwork. These pieces change every few years and often reflect a local theme of the area. This piece, by French illustrator Claire Prévost, was inspired by some local girls she overheard in Dublin, and she later immortalised them on the Dublin Canvas box. There are lots of these boxes all over the city. You might not think it, but Before Me is one of the most controversial pieces of street art ever painted in Ireland. If you can't tell, this is the remnants of the repeal heart created by Maser that is left on the walls of the Project Art Centre. The original piece was partially removed, but now it can be found up on the side of the Amnesty International building. Maser is an incredible artist whose work can be found all over the city. He's painted walls across Dublin and the world. His style has evolved over time, as you can see with these various pieces he's created. He's also opened a gallery in Dublin, Artilia Now, a creative space pushing emerging artists in the city. This is the Halfpenny Bridge. It's called that because you originally needed to pay a halfpenny or halfpenny to cross it. This bridge was once a symbol for love in Dublin. You can see the bridge was covered in hundreds of love locks. Couples would write their name on a lock and stick it to the bridge. They would then take the key and throw it into the Liffey. If the lock was broken, it would mean their relationship would end. But if you walk across the bridge now, it's rare to see a lock. The reason being the council declared war on the locks as they feared the weight of thousands of locks might make parts of the bridge collapse. So each one was removed. Today, we only see a few scattered, lonely locks around the bridge. Speaking of love, Dublin city centre is full of lots of hidden places and spaces, and Love Lane is one of these, a beautiful laneway connecting Essex and Dame Street. It has gotten the nickname Love Lane due to the love-themed street art painted in the laneway. The laneway features some amazing street art from Signs of Power, Kinmix, Sullis and Maser. But today we are looking at this piece by Anna Doran entitled Love Lane. Anna created this piece using tiles with quotes about love. One day on our tour, a guest asked us about a tile we hadn't seen before, and it was this. Someone had put a tile up on the wall to propose. We had no idea who this was or what happened, but each week we kept getting the question, what happened? We started an online campaign in search of Kelly and Sean that went viral, and one day we got a message. We found Sean and Kelly had said yes. Hotels are causing lots of controversy with Dublin creatives at the moment, mainly because many large nightclubs, galleries and venues have been demolished to make way for hotels. But this hotel building has been transformed into one of Dublin's biggest canvases by James Early. The exterior of the hotel features an amazing artwork hand-painted by one man. The piece is themed around James Joyce's novel Ulysses. So as you can see behind me, we have the finished piece in that collaboration between Emmett O'Brien and Kevin Bowen. Dublin has hundreds of amazing pieces of street art all around the city, but unfortunately today we won't get time to see them all. So here is a quick look at some pieces in the city centre. Thanks so much for coming on our street art tour of Dublin, and have a happy St. Patrick's Festival.